Wow, that's a peregrine falcon. Maybe that's really her.
It's me, Jake. I'm Abe Portman's grandson. Don't crap on us, please.
When I heard that Asa was going to be Jake, I was like, that's perfect. That's so cool. He's got this really subtle, natural acting style that seemed perfect to me, because to find someone who could embody this sort of like, I'm a normal kid and what do I do now?
Hey.
He was a great choice, because he needs to be an actor and a character that everybody can identify with.
You call me Abe in the house, why?
You look like him. Before you started screaming, running away, and concussing yourself.
He brought the gravity to Jake. He brought the reality to it. Jake's somebody who thinks he's maybe crazy. He's somebody who thinks that doesn't fit into anything. He's kind of an anti-hero in the sense that he's not a, big action. He's just a regular kid in a way, which is something I liked about it.
This ring's really cool.
You wanna try it?
We got Asa and Ella together, and there was this wonderful chemistry of these young people just at that point when you first meet somebody that you really love, but you can't quite say it. And that was the touching quality that worked. And we sent that to the studio, and they immediately said, fantastic.
I'll always remember the chemistry test, because me and Asa have been friends for a couple of years, and Asa walks in and like the surprise on his face that it was me out of all the people, because I hadn't told him that I was going off this. He hadn't told me. And he walks in like, oh, it's you. He was like, this is going to be the easiest chemistry test I've ever done.
I guess it's just another massive coincidence that we ended up here in the same place. It's good to already have those friendships formed, because you get to know them really well. Your sort of friendships go really strong.
Look at you. The last time dear Abe sent me a photograph, you were just a tiny tot.
What really stood out to me was the sort of surrealness of everything that goes on around Jake.
That's fine now, Fiona.
Coming from somewhere that's totally ordinary until he finds this home, and then everything just goes insane.
He's such a good character with a big heart. Yeah, there's something vulnerable about the way he plays Jake. It's very endearing, and he looks like Tim drew him, actually. It's a nice collaboration, and it's very rare in this business.
Press that there, see?
I love what he's done with the character, and he really brings a sweetness to the relationship between Emma and Jake as well. He's all nervous and like, bumbling about. It's really sweet.
I'm not like you. I'm just ordinary.
No, you're not. Only a peculiar can enter a time loop.
This is a new world for him, and it's a really weird, peculiar world. It's nice to see how he accepts everyone and then starts to really integrate into it very naturally.
Started talking about Jake's journey and coming up with sort of an identity for him, which ended up being these series of just 4 chords that kind of loop in different inversions and different iterations, so they come back throughout the film whenever he's kind of progressing to the next level of his journey.
To sort of echo Jake's realization of things and as things happen to him.
The characteristic of the home once Jake gets there is a bit odd. And these children, they have these kind of oddities that we hopefully represented a bit in the music too, taking organic instruments and putting them through certain pipes with the computer and kind of messing with them and just making them a bit off.
Is this the place?
No, this is how we get there.
That's excellent, Asa, just like that.
We did a test very early on in the water tank. Ella and Asa being dragged through the water on wires. Then they were breathing on apparatus, and they went through a whole induction period, get them used to breathing on air.
So Ella and Asa, you both ready? Well done, guys. Here we go. Let's roll camera, please. And action. And Asa now. Well done. Well done.
They loved it. They took to it like ducks to water. We did some crossbow training.
Action! Let's go, quickly.
We had a nice stunt for him to do where he's the first one to jump out the window. We put a safety wire on him. He made like an 8-10 foot jump with a drop below. You know, if he'd missed it, he'd have dropped, and we'd have caught him, of course. But he did the jump for real.
I'm always excited about films that I'm a part of, finally be able to share them with people, because you spend so much time and so much sort of energy and love toward this project, and so many people do. And to finally be able to have other people enjoy it is an amazing feeling. There's nothing really like it. And when you have a great response and a great reception, it makes it all worth it.
We don't need you to make us feel safe, Jake, because you made us feel brave.